What's up YouTube, Webbers5 here, coming at you today with the deck profile of my Thunder Dragons. Before I get into the profile guys, I just want to quickly apologise that this deck's been under quite a bit of a delay. I've just been really busy, as you guys know. But on to that, let's get into the profile. Okay, so starting the profile off, we've got triple of the original Thunder Dragon, because naturally he's a +1, so he's really good for that purpose when you need the hand advantage. Or another good thing of what you can do with him is, if you've got Titan on the field, you can use his effect 1 by 1 just to get additional pops, just varies on your situation. Primarily you're going to be using this to thin out your deck and increase your hand. Next up, triple Dragon Matrix, one of the few normal summons in the deck, but primarily you want to use him for his effect of the hand effect, which is a quick effect of discarding it to give any Thunder monster 500 attack gain, and also if he's sent from field to grave or if he's banished, you get to add another copy of himself, which is pretty useful. But one of the advantages of this is, because he's an attack gain, is that you can do it in the damage step, and Titan also works in the damage step as well, so really useful for that. Next, triple Dragon Dark. So he's a hand. He's in the hand. He's a quick effect of discarding to add another copy of himself, and if he's banished or sent from field to grave, you just get to roster for any Thunder Dragon card of your choice. He's part of the 1-card instant Colossus combo, which is pretty good. I'll get to that in a bit. Next, triple Dragon Hawk. So Dragon Hawk is discard to special summon a Thunder Dragon either from banished or graveyard, and then if he gets banished or sent to graveyard, you get to mulligan any number of cards in your hand. So if on the off chance you've got a really bad hand, if you've got a way to banish your Dragon Hawk, just reshape your hand however you wish. And this is also part of the instant Colossus combo, which I'll get to once I get into the spells. Most players already know what that instant combo is. Next, playing triple Dragon Roar. I've seen a lot of competitive builds playing this at 2. I still quite like it at 3. So Dragon Roar, he's discard to put back one of your Thunder Dragons from grave or banished into your hand, and then if he gets banished, you get to summon a Thunder Dragon from the deck in defense, but it comes back to your hand at the end phase of the turn. So, good way to put monsters on the field. And then the last Thunder Dragon, the one-off, one Thunder Dragon duo. So his summon requirement is the Chaos Summon, banish a Light and a Dark. Once per turn, if a monster activates its effect in hand, it gains 300 points. This just says monster effect, doesn't have to be a Thunder Dragon, so if you play a hand trap while he's on the field, he gains 300 as well, which is quite nice. And if he destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can banish a card from your graveyard to add any Thunder monster from your deck to your hand, so that naturally triggers the effects of the Thunder Dragons, and also rotates through, and also deck thins. And once per turn in your opponent's end phase, you can target one of your banished cards, either put it on the top or bottom of your deck, so it lets you recycle through your Thunders as well. So that's it for the Thunder Dragons. The other monsters we play, triple Batteryman Solar. This is one of your combo starters. When he's summoned, you get to mill any Thunder monster from your deck, so just pick a Thunder Dragon that you want for that situation. And then once per turn, if a Thunder is special summon to your normal summon to your field, special to your field while he's on board, you get to special summon a Batteryman token, so you can then use your Batteryman Solar and your token to just make a link play, and then just extend off of that. And then next, I'm actually maining some hand traps in my build, so I'm playing 2 Ash, just because Ash, generic, so good. 2 Ogre for field effects, and last hand trap I'm playing 2 Bell, just because it's really, Bell is absolutely amazing in the mirror match. You use it against the Dragon Hawk, so they can't summon back off the, if they do the instant combo of banish the Dragon Dark, add Dragon Hawk, when they discard the Dragon Hawk, you just Bell, and then that shuts the combo down. I mean, yes, these still have met the requirements that they've activated the effect of a Thunder in hand, but you're still thinning them out of resources. Okay, and next into the spells, I'll start with the absolute best spell in the deck. 3 gold sarcophagus. You don't care about, so banish a card from your, so as most people know, banish a card from your deck in 2 turns it comes to your hand, but you don't care about that in this deck. You just want it to banish to force the effects of your Thunder Dragons. That's why this card is absolutely amazing in the deck. So that's essentially the one. This card is essentially the 1-card Colossus combo. You just activate Gold Sarcophagus, banish your Dragon Dog, use Dragon Dog's effect to add the Dragon Hawk, discard Dragon Hawk to special summon the Dragon Dog, and then tribute the Dragon Dog to summon Colossus. This card, so good in so many ways. Next up, I'm playing 2 Thunder Dragon Fusion. So this lets you. So that's a fusion summon for a Thunder Fusion monster by shuffling back materials from field and your field, grave, and banish. So a good way to recycle your good way to recycle through your Thunder Dragons. It's also got the grave effect of during the turn. If it's in the graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish it to add any Thunder monster you want from your deck to your hand. Not just a Thunder Dragon, any Thunder monster, so that's pretty good. Pretty useful if you're like maining or siding Denko Sakura as well, so great for that. 2 Allure of Darkness. This allows me to force the effects of things like the Dragon Roar or Dragon Dark. Ideally, I want to try and banish the Dragon Roar off this because I'd like to try and use Dragon Dark in hand as much as I can. And since naturally all the Thunder Dragons are high level, that's a good way to get rid of. That's a good way to filter out the having too many in hand. Next, playing Double Instant Fusion. This is to assist with the Colossus play. Some builds don't use this. I quite like it though. So just gonna go with it for the moment. 2 Call by the Grave, anti hand trap, lots of other grave specific stuff as well. 1 Monster Reborn, just as a slight extender. And next up, 1 Monster Reborn. I got this idea off somebody at my locals who was trying to pick up this card, and then I realized, oh my god, that could be so good in Thunder Dragons. So for those who haven't seen what Monster Reborn do, you choose 3 monsters in your graveyard, your opponent chooses one of them, you special summon that one, and then you banish the rest. So by doing this, you get a summon of a Thunder Dragon, and then you're also forcing the effect of the other Thunder Dragons that you just banished. So essentially your opponent's in a no-win situation doing it like that. And next up, I'm just testing this out for a bit. Pot of Acquisitiveness, just as a way to recycle the Thunder Dragons a bit quicker, just in case I need to. And then the last card in the main deck. This one's also just personal tech. I'm trying out 1 Battle Fusion. So Battle Fusion is if an attack is declared involving a fusion monster and your fusion monster and an opponent's monster, your monster gains the attack points of the opposing monster. I came up with deciding this as a tech because Thunder Dragon, like Colossus, I don't really have to worry too much about using him on. I'm tending to try and use it for the Titan because Titan's only got a protection from effect destruction, but he doesn't have anything for battle, so that's just to maybe try give Titan a chance of surviving in battle on the off chance the opponent's got something that can ram over it. Okay, so that's it for the main deck. Going into the extra deck, playing triple Thunder Dragon Colossus because it's like the main boss monster of the deck. Can be summoned off 1 card in so many ways in this deck. And well, he's a mistake on legs, or technically, I guess, given that he's kind of a wyvern, it would be a mistake on wings. So really good at that. Can protect himself both from battle and card effects simply by banishing a Thunder from the grave. So protects itself and then forces the effects of the monsters you're banishing. Next, 2 Thunder Dragon Titan. I was thinking about paying 3, but admittedly, both space-wise and thinking logically, you're not like Titan's got its natural secondary effect of being summoned by banishing a Thunder Fusion monster and a Thunder in your hand. You're not really going to play. You don't ideally want to banish your Colossus too much, and there's very few times that you're going to be summoning Titan that many times. So I like him at 2. And I just like that he's also a non-targeting destruction anytime a Thunder uses its effect in hand, including in the damage steps. So if you do Dragon Matrix in your damage step, you still get to pop something. But naturally, if you pop the thing that's being battled, you don't get your replay. But non-targeting destruction is pretty much the best destruction. So yeah. Next, my instant fusion targets. So one Kaminari attack. Because he's a Thunder Fusion that's level 5, so instant fusion to help me make the Titan play. I'm really glad I picked this up a couple months ahead of time. I picked up like 9 of these when they were like £1 on eBay, and now I'm really glad because they've shot up to about £9 on eBay. So really glad I picked up a mass set of these because I anticipated Thunder Dragons were going to be pretty decent. And then the other one my other target is 1000 Eyes Restrict, just for the Link Karibo play. So summon it, effect to rob something, and then turn it into a Link Karibo, because that's fun. Links that I'm playing. So for my main extender, 3 Summer Summoner. That name's gonna be so annoying, but I suppose it's better that it came out now as opposed during the summer. Could you guys imagine what would happen if we had got some Summer Summoner in the summer and someone just summoned it? I'm really sorry, guys. I just had to do it. I'm sorry. So yeah, he's really good. He's a good way to extend, and then he's got his own effect that in the opponent's turn you can discard a card to res a Thunder from your graveyard, except a Link monster to his own it points to. Sadly, it doesn't work on your big guys because they've got their natural own conditions that prevent them from being special summoned except by their own ways. 1 Link Karibo, as I mentioned. It also works because I've got Dragon Matrix as well, so just a good way to get a monster out, and a slight disruption, of course, because of what Link Karibo does. Tribute itself, make a monster's attack 0. And then next to my Link lineup, just the generics, the Nightmare package. So one Cerberus, take out a special summon monster and the main monster. 1 Phoenix, take out a back row. 1 Unicorn, spin a card that's spin a problematic card. So it's pretty much the best links at the moment. And then finally the last link that I'm playing, one Borreload Dragon. Just because I had 1 space, I thought, why not? It's Borreload, let's go for it. Probably at some point I will play the Thunder Dragon link, but that will be upon whenever it gets released. Hope soon. It would be nice if we got it soon. Okay, so that was the deck profile, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as always. And if you really enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that notification bell so that you never miss an upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.